From a strange orb that seems to cause an accident, to eventualities that defy logic. From the moment I created this channel, I have always given the value and maximum importance to the material that you, my subscribers, send to my email. And this is precisely what awaits you in this investigation. A compendium of the best videos that you have sent me in recent times. So hold on to whatever you have at your side, because it's coming strong. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present amazing paranormal videos submitted by my audience. Number 8. We start with Jusenya's video. A subscriber who's somewhat concerned wrote to my email telling me about a disturbing situation captured on camera at her workplace. The image shows her with her cell phone, sharing a few moments with some colleagues during lunchtime. A relaxed atmosphere that is no way consistent with the troubling image that the device began to capture there in the background. What is it about? Please, pay close attention. Our subscriber is quick to emphasize that everyone was inside an office, a place where there are no animals or anything similar, which is why to this day everyone wonders what that dark lump that can be seen at the back of that place was. If we are not talking about an animal, then what is it? It could be a person, but so small? For some, we are in the presence of something more. A being whose origin for Jasenia and her co-workers is completely unknown. Number 7. On this occasion, we found a disturbing video published by Kindle Viral, an Instagram account where an image was captured that should never have appeared there. A short clip that captures a group of friends after they have reached the summit of a mountain in Malaysia after hours of hard hiking. In the midst of an adverse climate, the video was trying to capture the group's satisfaction when it suddenly shows this. It was at the beginning of this footage that the camera focuses on one of them, who seems to have no head. Could it be an error in the image? As you might imagine, many internet users have been speculating, looking for a possible explanation. While the most skeptical are inclined to believe that it is just a man with his head down looking at his smartphone, others assure that this man was never part of the group that ascended to the top, reinforcing the theory that it is possibly a paranormal entity. Do you think the latter is possible? Comment below. Number 6. Eladio, a faithful subscriber, strongly asks us to help him clarify a shocking clip that, in his own words, he still cannot believe or knows how to explain. I saw it, and I had to play it at least 10 times. And even so, I still don't quite understand what happened. Let's see if you can find an answer in the comments. The image you are seeing corresponds to a camera installed on a public road, a corner where, as you can see, everything was going normally. Something that would change abruptly when what you will see below happened. This clearly does not respond to just another traffic accident. Look closely. There was no crash, nor was anyone reckless on the street. That subject was carrying out his daily tasks normally, and suddenly he jumped or pounced with superhuman force on top of that person. How was he literally launched into the air? Some suggest that it could be a cable that was on the ground and was dragged by a vehicle. And while that sounds logical, the man seems to run a couple of steps and then jump on the woman. But even if it had been a cable, shouldn't it have dragged the car that was parked there next to the man? A situation that, as you can see, left 2 people injured in an accident that certainly crosses the limit of all normality. Number 5. From time to time, the TikTok video platform surprises us with footage that captures truly inexplicable occurrences. And a clear example of this lies in the video of the young woman you are seeing on the screen. A footage that had nothing more than the intention of entertaining. However, that only served as a window to appreciate the disturbing and inexplicable that occurred here. However, that only served as a window to appreciate the disturbing and inexplicable that occurred here. You noticed it, right? What is that crosses the image behind the young woman? In the same recording published on TikTok, it is revealed that at that time, only she and her pet were at home, which is why it is not possible to explain that strange figure that crosses the screen. At first, I assumed that it could be a family member or a friend. But if you notice carefully, the figure appears from behind the hammock. There is no way a complete human body could hide there. How come it is not visible in the back? How is it that you can't see it crossing? Also note that the figure seems to be wearing some kind of hood or tunic, similar to those worn by nuns. Does it seem like that to you? What do you think that is? Number 4. In this position, we find a quite disturbing recording, which was captured in the middle of a marriage ceremony. In the image, you can see the young couple sitting together and in the company of their respective families, all in front of the priest in charge of carrying out the act in accordance with the religious faith of both. A ceremony that was carried out completely normally until something absolutely mysterious begins to happen to the bride. What is it about? Observe. Suddenly the bride looks up, completely losing control of herself, as if something had happened, or happened above her head that truly terrified her. What happened to her? What did she see? Some suggest that according to Muslim belief, it could be ancient spirits who would be against this marriage. Spirits who would make their discomfort known in this disturbing way. Do you think there is some truth to this belief? Is there any other explanation? Leave it in the comments. Number 3. What you are about to see has generated a wave of reaction since the TikTok was published. The footage of a man who apparently was carrying out remodeling work in an old house. However, he never imagined that his work would be interrupted when suddenly he began to hear the cry of a child coming from the basement. Pay attention.
Acabo de rellenar, hicimos este shower y esto. Y desde hace rato vengo escuchando un llanto como de niño. Pero el pedo es de que aquí en la casa esta pues, no hay, están todos los cuartos vacíos. Y me da miedo ir al basement, pero a ver, deja checar, porque allá afuera no hay nada. Hola. La verga. No hay nada. Güey, no mames. No mames.
In the comments, many have told him that he makes a mistake by going down to the basement, stating that sometimes demonic entities pose as minors to attack weak souls that are easy to manipulate. However, there are others who say that it could actually be the spirit of a child, who for some reason was trapped in this place. In fact, it is said that the essence and energy of people remain infused in the walls of ancient structures when they were victims of atrocious events that led to the loss of their lives. Will this be the case? Whatever the reason, there is no doubt that both theories are equally bizarre. Number 2. We continue with the strange footage that the employee of a former hotel made outside while he was taking a break. It was after midnight when in the distance a strange silhouette began to materialize. Intrigued by the strange occurrence, the man took out his cell phone and began to record the moment by zooming in. At which point he noticed the presence of something completely odd. Pay attention. As you can see, the way he moves is quite odd. A thin and apparently quite tall figure that manages to show itself for a few seconds before hiding. The young employee assures that no one is passing through the place at that time, so he completely rules out the presence of any person. What will be the nature of that strange being? Tell me what you think. Number 1. And we end this investigation with what could be considered evidence that strange things happen in our reality. I'm talking to you about 2 independent paranormal phenomena. The first of them was captured by a security camera inside a home. Several things happen here. Let's see if you can discover them all. Although the movement of what appears to be the handle of a broom is inexplicable, the truly shocking thing happens later when a figure appears in the mirror, so bright that it even illuminates the area. Do you notice it? What explanation do you give this? The following video that occupies this position is about a highly inexplicable event that occurred inside an auditorium.
Mira. ¿O quién está ahí?
No, no hay nadie, güey. ¿O sí?
No, ¿no se dan cuenta?
It was during a conference that the device managed to record something that at the time, no one noticed. We all recognize these types of seats, right? You have to use force to lower them and sit down. The fact that it makes this movement so many times is very mysterious. What is your explanation for this? Wind? Gravity? I consider that none of that is enough. As I have already explained to you in previous videos, paranormal manifestations occur like this, with small, subtle movements, and in the least expected times and places. Have you ever witnessed situations like this? I invite you to leave both your impressions of this video and the others in the comment box. Since this video has already come to an end, my name is Leonore Clay, and this was the darkest secret